Hey y'all, if you're on YouTube catching the replay, go ahead and subscribe and like the video. Just waiting for TikTok to notify the viewers that I'm live, and I'll get started in a few moments. Hey Fabulous Lady, hey Nika, Latreia, hopefully I'm saying that right. Hey Tila World, hey y'all. So as y'all are coming in, go ahead and tap the screen, and we'll get started in a few moments. Just waiting for TikTok to notify the viewers that I'm live. Hey Mel, hey Franny, hey y'all. So as y'all are coming in again, go ahead and tap the screen, just waiting for TikTok to notify the viewers that I'm live, and we'll get started in a few moments. Hey Lady Truck Driver, hey Monique, hey y'all. So as y'all are coming in again, go ahead and tap the screen, just waiting for TikTok to notify the viewers that I'm live, and I'll get started in a few moments. We're going to talk about selling on Amazon, learning how to make money on Amazon. Y'all know that is what I do, and that is what I teach my students. So as y'all are coming in again, go ahead and tap the screen, and we'll get started in a few moments. Hey y'all, and y'all do me a favor. As y'all coming in, y'all let me know where y'all are watching me from. And again, we'll get started in a few moments. If you're coming on and you want to make money selling on Amazon, you want to learn how to make money selling on Amazon, that is what I do, and that is what I teach my students. Definitely make sure you are following me if you're not already following me. If I came across your FYP, okay, I see Fort Myers, I see South Carolina. Again, I always like to say, y'all, I'm in Virginia because this may be some people's first time watching me. So I am in Virginia. I see North Carolina. Again, as you're coming in, say hey, let me know where you are watching me from. Again, just waiting for more viewers to come on, waiting for the live to pick up. And we're going to do a Q&A talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. If you're already following me, y'all know that's what I do. Y'all know that's what I teach my students. Again, if you're new here and you have any questions about selling on Amazon, you want to get started on selling on Amazon, you're not sure what to do, you definitely want to stay tuned. I see DC in the house. Hey y'all. Hey Marquita. Hey, I'm from Virginia. Okay, I'm in Virginia too, Maryland. So y'all come on in. Again, as you're coming in, go ahead and drop your state. And y'all do me a favor. Let's tap the screen, get the likes up, get the engagement up, and then I'll start answering any questions you all have about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. And y'all can start dropping your questions. I see Wisconsin. Who is that? I see Maryland. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for the follows. I see y'all following me. I see y'all liking the live, and share the live out. Like I always say, people need this information. We're towards the end of 2024. And 2024 is going to be over before we know it or not, before we want to or not. So if you want to get in position to get to the bag, get to the money, as I always tell y'all, you definitely want to stay tuned, especially if you're not already in position to make money selling on Amazon. Again, that is what I do, and that is what I teach my students. So y'all come on in, tap the screen. Let's get the likes up at least to 2,000 likes. If everybody is tapping the screen and participating, we could definitely go ahead and get there, and then y'all can start dropping your questions about what type of questions you have about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. Are they not ungating for Nike anymore? Right now they're not. That's why I tell y'all all the time, do not be focused on ungating. Is it good to get ungating? Yes, you need to do that in the meantime, in between time, but what you need to do is sell items that you can automatically go ahead and sell. That is the way I teach my students. I teach my students how to sell items that they're automatically approved in, so they don't have to worry about being getting ungated, being approved or saying apply to sell, asking for invoices, because there's thousands of y'all, if not millions, of items that you can sell and you don't have to be ungated. But to answer your question, yes, right now there is a hold on Nike. Will it ever come back? Hopefully it does. It may not. Us sellers that were already selling, that's another reason why y'all want to go ahead and get started, because it could be some other big brands where they put a hold on it and they don't allow new sellers to sell. Hello, I'm in Florida. Hey, hey, hey. So y'all continue to tap the screen again. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the engagement up. And let me know what questions you all have about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. If you're new here, that is what I do, y'all, and that is what I teach my students. I have multiple streams of income, but like I tell y'all all the time, the majority of my income comes from directly selling on Amazon.com as a third-party seller, doing it the easy way. The easy way and the least expensive way, and that is doing the arbitrage business model, selling retail items in the store and online arbitrage, selling items, brands that are already selling. That is what we're doing. We're selling brands that are already selling. Customers are already buying these brands. It's already on the #1 trusted website. Amazon is the #1 selling platform, and we're just getting these items for lower, and we're flipping it and selling it for higher on Amazon to make a profit. But y'all let me know what questions y'all have, and y'all continue to tap the screen, because I'm not going to be up here too long this evening, maybe about 30 to 45 minutes. So if y'all have any questions, y'all let me know. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. Again, as a third-party seller, we're not talking about Amazon affiliate. We're not talking about Amazon influencer, because I feel like you need to have a bit following. You need to be an influencer, right? You need to post content. You need to have a website. You need to have all of that to be a Amazon influencer or affiliate. What we're talking about is a third-party seller selling directly on Amazon, where customers are already shopping, y'all. That is going to be by far the easiest way, because you don't have to worry about marketing. You don't have to worry about creating content. You don't have to worry about trying to get people to your website. You don't have to worry about building a website. You don't have to worry about growing a following, being an influencer, creating videos and all of that. Again, you're selling directly on Amazon.com. That is going to be the easy way. So y'all let me know. Let me see. Oh, hey, sissy, I see you. Okay, you sent me an email? Okay, as soon as I get off this live, I'll get you the exclusive items list. I responded back to you on TikTok through Messenger, and I don't think you've seen it yet. But I'll get you to the exclusive items list. Again, if you're new here, my students have what is called an exclusive items list, and this items list update daily, Monday through Friday, and these are approved items that they can sell as a brand new seller. So they're not trying to figure out and do a whole lot of time researching, what can they sell, what should I be selling, even though I teach them how to do that as a bonus. I'm giving them daily items. For Amazon, yes, this is for Amazon. No inventory. Yeah, you do have to have inventory. You are reselling. You do have to have inventory. You are reselling. How much is the list? I don't sell the list separately. The list comes automatically with my Amazon training. But y'all let me know, again, what questions do y'all have, because I'm not going to be up here too long. Let me know what questions do y'all have. But again, unfortunately, I do not sell the list separately. The list automatically comes with the training. So if you are interested in the Amazon training, you want the Amazon training, once you get it, the list automatically comes with it. It's updated daily, endlessly, Monday through Friday, giving you items, breaking down the link of where to get the item from, the link of the item selling on Amazon, the profit you would make, the return on investment, all of that information. How much is the training? The regular price is $9.97. Right now, it is currently on sale for $500. And I do offer Sezzle, Shop Pay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. And also right now, still, if you get the Amazon training, you could get the eBay training for free. And again, the Amazon training comes with the daily items list. Let me see. What does this say? As a new seller, how many different products should we start off with? As many as you can. And that's a good question. I recommend you doing a multiple range of different items. I don't recommend selling in bulk. I don't recommend doing wholesale, doing anything like that, because you're spending a lot of money probably on one product, because you have to buy a certain quantity of that product. I recommend going wide, and that's selling a wide variety of different items. So I always say, with the arbitrage business model, you can start within your budget. With the arbitrage business model, you can start with a budget between $100 to $500. So as many items as you can purchase within your budget, that's how many you start with. I'm grateful to have your program. Everything well done, step by step. Thank you so much, sissy. There go one of my students, y'all, with a testimony about the training. You are more than welcome. Let me see. How do I find the leads quicker? What do you look at? Where, if it's bad, you skip over? Ziny, let me know if you have my training. Let me know if that's what if you are talking about the exclusive items list. As a new seller, okay, I answered that. How much is the training? Thank God for the items list. Helps so much when it's so busy this time of year. Awesome, awesome. Let me pin this. There go another student, y'all. Yeah, the items list is definitely an advantage. Again, not only am I showing you, you have to learn the skill of selling on Amazon. You have to know what type of items should I be selling. You know, how should I list my items? How can I get the buy box? How should I be pricing my items? All of that information is in the training. But again, as a bonus, I'm giving my students daily items list. Daily items list of the links, again, where they can get the item from, the links of it selling on Amazon, the profit they would make, the return on investment. Some people want to know that. Even the weight, if they're sending it in to FBA, I'm giving them the bestseller ranking. So all of that information definitely helpful if you want to cut out a lot of time. Let me see. Any more questions, y'all? And y'all continue to tap the screen so we can get the likes up. Thank y'all for the follows. Again, if you are new here, I am a third-party Amazon seller. I make money selling on Amazon. I teach my students how to make money selling on Amazon the easy way and the least expensive way to get started selling on Amazon. And by far, hands down, that is going to be the arbitrage business model. Again, with the arbitrage business model, we are simply getting items for lower and we're reselling it for higher on Amazon to make a profit from either a retail store or online. Again, we're not doing private label. We're not doing wholesale. All of that takes a lot of work, is more complex, and it takes a lot of money to start. With the arbitrage business model, you can start with a very small budget between $100 to $500. I have students doing it all day, every day. That is how I started over 5 years ago. So if you heard you need thousands of dollars to get started selling on Amazon, that is not true. It just depends on, look, somebody said facts. It just depends on what business model you are selling on Amazon, because there are three main business models you can sell on Amazon. There's the private label business model, where you're getting items from like Alibaba. AliExpress is generic, unbranded. You got to find a trusted supplier up there, right? Because you don't know what you're going to get. You got to pay for shipping. You got to create a brand around it. You got to purchase barcodes. You got to get approval from Amazon because this item is not already selling on Amazon. Then once you get it on Amazon, nobody is searching the generic unbranded item. Now you got to run advertising or PPC. So all of that, y'all, takes a lot of work, a lot of money. Then on top of that, you got to create pictures for it. You got to create a title, a description. All of that, it takes a lot of work. The wholesale business model, you are selling brands that people are already shopping for, but everybody cannot do business with the wholesaler. They have to approve you to do business with them. And then on top of that, you do have to have a business license. You have to have a reseller's permit. Some people don't have that. And even if you have that, again, the wholesaler has to approve you. And then if they do approve you, you got to purchase in bulk. That means you have to have what is called a MOQ, a minimum order quantity. So they may say, hey, okay, we could do business, but let me see how serious you are. You got to buy 500 of this item. You got to buy 1,000 of this item. And that's where a lot of money comes in at. So again, I teach the arbitrage business model because anybody can go into a retail store like Walmart or Target or online, right? You don't need a reseller's permit. You don't need a business license, and you don't need a big budget. Why? Because you can buy items within your budget comfortably that you are starting with. Y'all let me know if that makes sense. So I said that to say this. You do not need thousands of dollars to start the arbitrage business model. You can start with a very small budget. Let me know if that makes sense. Facts. FBA is quicker and FBA is quicker. Let me see. Hey, Aprell, I am a copywriter. Lives in. Okay, I'm not sure what you're saying. You can check your message. Okay, send me a message. Send me a message. All right, y'all let me know what questions do y'all have. How do you know what to sell? If you're doing the arbitrage business model, you can use Seller Amp. I have a link on my website. Seller Amp. Seller Amp is going to help you with your sourcing. It's going to help you see what is the bestseller ranking of the item. That's how good that particular item is selling in that category. It's going to help you see how many times the item is selling per month. How many sellers are on the item. Is Amazon on the item? You know, that's very important. So Seller Amp is going to help you find different items that you should be selling. I'm grateful I stumbled across your page and found out about this. Hey, Jalen. Hey, hon. Let me see. All right. Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? When you say a small budget, how much is the small budget to start? A small budget, that is going to be anywhere from $100 to $500. A very small budget, $100 to $500. How much is the class now? The regular price is $9.97. Right now, it is currently on sale for $500, and I do offer Sezzle, Shop Pay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. Regular price is $9.97. Right now, it's currently on sale for $500, and I do offer Sezzle, Shop Pay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. And again, right now, you'll get the Amazon training, you'll get the bonus eBay training for free, and you get the daily items list. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what to sell for Black Friday, as they want those items by 10/6. Yeah, I'll be having all that information for my students on the items list. Now, if you're just in general trying to figure out what to sell, you're going to have to do your research, like search in Google, or try to YouTube if you can find it. Items that were selling last Black Friday. You can utilize Seller Amp to help you with your sourcing and finding items as well. Do you do FBA or just an individual seller account? I'm not sure what your question is, Roro. If I do FBA and I do FBM. FBA is sending your items into Amazon beforehand, and I do fulfilled by a merchant. That's FBM, and that is sending items out to the customer once the item sells myself. Then I also utilize a prep center. That is another thing y'all can do, and I highly recommend using that as well. When you're utilizing a prep center, you can order from Walmart, Target, send your items into an Amazon prep center. Once you send your items into the Amazon Prep Center, they're going to package, prep, label the items. They do all that for you. You don't have to touch anything. And then they will send it in to Amazon on your behalf. So I highly recommend doing that also. So can I do FBA and FBM at the same time? Absolutely. You could do both. I recommend doing both. If you do both, that's more money that you can make. Let me see. Where are you located? What all do you source? Stores do you source at? I am in Virginia. A lot of times I'm at Walmart, Target, Five Below, TJ Maxx, Ross. Those are some of the main stores that I source at. And I do a lot of online sourcing as well. Doing it now. Awesome. Already have an Amazon store, but not selling anything at all, and I need help. Let me see. I like that, as Christmas toys weigh more and doesn't make sense to ship them. Yeah, you don't want it. That's another thing. You don't want to ship heavy items because the shipping is going to be more. So you want to ship lightweight items. All right, any more questions, y'all? And again, y'all continue to tap the screen. Let's definitely get the likes up. How do I get started? To get started, you're going to go to sale.amazon.com, and you're going to register to become an Amazon seller. Somebody is asking how much is the training. Somebody is responding, $500. Buy it, is worth it. She has so much info to help you. Thank you, Nay. There go another student. Yes, the regular price again is $9.97, y'all. And it will be going back to the regular price soon, especially going into the third quarter, because I already know the type of money that y'all can make. So, definitely take advantage of the sale price. The regular price is $9.97. Right now, it's currently on sale for $500. Again, I do offer Sezzle, Shop Pay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. Multiple different payment options. Again, if you're getting the Amazon training, y'all, you can get the eBay training for free. And also, the Amazon training comes with daily items list. Again, you get an exclusive items list that is updated daily, Monday through Friday, of approved items that you can sell as a brand new seller. How did you get your first sale? I just listed my items, y'all. It is not that hard at all. I started with a small budget. Now, again, y'all, honestly, like I tell y'all, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I don't remember exactly how much I started with. I want to say between $300 to $500. It was not that much. And I started flipping items from Walmart. I think I was selling like some pillows, some weight loss shakes. It is not that hard. Again, you're searching items for lower in a retail store. Again, like Walmart or Target. Those are just examples. Any store, any retailer, any stores you have in your area, y'all, and online. You could do this online. But that is how I got my first sale. Let me see. Any more questions, y'all? So hard to get my first sale being a new seller. I recommend using Seller Amp if you don't have Seller Amp. I recommend using Seller Amp. Let me see. I think you answered this, but do you have to keep a physical inventory like in a warehouse? No, you don't. So if you're doing FBA or if you're utilizing a prep center, you are not keeping items. What you're doing is the prep center, you're ordering items from a online store and you can send them to the prep center. Again, the prep center are getting your items. They're packaging, prepping them, and sending them into Amazon. If you are doing it yourself, you are packaging them, prepping them, and then you're sending them into Amazon to store the items. Let me know if you heard that, Sabrina. I think you said, oh, let me know. Any more questions, y'all? I just sent you a message. Hopefully it reaches you. Yeah, I look at my messages, y'all. But any more questions? And y'all continue to tap the screen, If you're just coming on, again, we're talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. Again, that is what I do, y'all. And that is what I teach my students. Sabrina says, yes, thank you. You're more than welcome. Any more questions, y'all? Again, doing the arbitrage business model, getting items for lower, either in a retail store or online, and we're selling those items for higher on Amazon to make a profit. All right, I'm just trying to scroll through and see if I missed anything. All right, I answered that, how I got started, y'all. I got started again with the arbitrage business model. I did both FBM and FBA starting out. And again, when I first started, I was flipping a lot of items right from Walmart, Sam's Club, y'all. Scan. And this is what I tell y'all. Scan items, research items in a retail store. Again, you could do it online if you don't want to go into the store. If you are trying to do it on your own, you could do it, but it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of research. I tell y'all all the time, I come in if you want the shortcut, right? Because I have a training, a blueprint, everything that I know and a training, and then on top of that, I'm giving you daily items list. So that's going to shortcut your way to success and shortcut the time that is going to take you to learn the information. What you sell exactly? I sell a variety of different items, y'all. It could be pet items, it could be baby items, it could be lawn and garden, tools and equipments. I sell multiple different items, and that's what you want to do. Again, with private label, that is more niche or niche. It's, some people pronounce it tomato, but that is more in one area. I sell multiple different things. I sell whatever is selling. So it's not one thing or 5 things. I sell multiple different things. I tell y'all all the time, as a brand new seller, these are the categories that you can research items in, because they will have some items that you can sell as a brand new seller. And that is going to be your pet supplies, your office supplies, your sporting goods, your lawn and garden, your tools and equipment, home and kitchen, and books. You want to search items in those categories. How did this work? What am I doing? You are simply researching items to see if you can find items for lower, see if those items are selling on Amazon for higher, and you're listing your item to sell those items to make a profit. The difference in what you're paying for the item versus what the item is selling for on Amazon. And trust and believe, is selling for higher on Amazon. Can I use Alibaba? You can, however, that is not the way I teach. When you're getting items, any item, y'all, from Alibaba, if y'all notice, Alibaba does not sell brand items. They're selling generic, unbranded items. So when you're getting items from Alibaba, that takes a lot of work, and that is the private label business model. And that is what I don't teach, because you get those items, you got to get approval to sell these items on Amazon. You got to purchase barcodes, you got to create titles, descriptions, then you got to run ads and all of that. It is more complex. I teach you how to sell on Amazon the easy way and the least expensive way. And the items that we get, it is the arbitrage business model, whether we're getting it retail arbitrage inside of a store, us physically going into the store, or online arbitrage, or researching items online. So the person that asked, can I use Alibaba? Let me know if that makes sense. Let me see. No one would tell. Okay, let me see. No one would tell what exactly to sell oversaturates the market and learn ways to pick. Actually, the items list that I give my students, these are items that I am selling, y'all. So this items list updates every day, Monday through Friday. And a lot of these items I'm selling. Now, am I selling every single thing on the item? No, because I'm researching items every single day to add on the items list. It's a minimum of 7 to 10 items every day. However, I said that to say this. Some of the items on that items list, those are items that I'm actually selling. But I do not do it that way. It can get oversaturated. I tell y'all all the time, I don't do like a BOLO group or a BOLO list where I'm just specifically giving you one item. Because, yeah, everybody's going to be selling that one item. I find it better to give you 7 to 10 items every day because nobody is selling the same items. How do I add shipping costs to the item? Just add it in your price. That's all you're going to do. That's the easiest way. Whatever you're trying to price your item plus whatever is going to cost the shipping item, ship the item, make that one price. That is the easy way. Let me see. Any more questions, y'all? And y'all continue to tap the screen, tap the screen. Thank you for the follows. Any more questions, y'all? Where is the best place to shop? Honestly, there is no best place, y'all. You could check. You could do Walmart. You could do Sam's Club. You could check the dollar store, Five Below, Ross, TJ Maxx. Again, see what stores you have in your area. You'll be surprised. Go into those stores. You can use the Amazon Seller app, and you can also use Seller Amp. And you're going to be scanning the barcodes of the item, and it will literally show you if the item is selling on Amazon, how the item is selling, how many times the item has sold monthly, what is the bestseller ranking, is there a lot of sellers on the item. It is going to literally tell you what you need to know. What is the basic startup expense? Doing the arbitrage business model, between $100 to $500 with the arbitrage business model, because you can start with a small budget and you can scale from there. Let me see. How do I get the link to the Google Classroom weekly items list? That's in the training. Go down towards the bottom of the training and you should literally see it. There's a module titled exclusive items list and how to get it. Jalen is saying let me see, what time of the year is the most selling Christmas? Are you saying what time of the year does Christmas items start selling? I'm not sure your question. All right, any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? Thank y'all for the follows. And again, y'all continue to tap the screen, and let me know what other questions y'all have. I'll probably be up here another 10, maybe 15 minutes. And again, if you are coming on, we're talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. That is what I do, y'all, and that is what I teach my students. Right. Sissy is right. I be telling y'all, if y'all are going through all of the training, you know how to get the exclusive items list. Sissy just answered the question. She's one of the students. I believe the exclusive items list, we have to send email to you in order to receive it. Yes, exactly how to get that items list is in the training. One, let me know what you're saying how to. Let me know. And y'all continue to tap the screen, Again, if you're just coming on, we're talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. Again, that is what I do, y'all, and that is what I teach my students. We're doing it the arbitrage business model, y'all. And it's not hard at all. It's only hard if you want it to be hard. It's only hard if you want it to be hard. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. All right, any more questions, y'all? I don't see any more questions. Any more questions? Again, we're talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon, doing the arbitrage business model. How do you get started? Do you do one-on-one coaching? I don't do one-on-one coaching unless you're my student and you want one-on-one coaching, because I have a full training that will teach you everything you need on top of giving you items lists, on top of having access to me as your coach and mentor, meaning if you want to send me questions, you can email me or message me. So in order to get one-on-one coaching, you would have to actually be my student. Because I don't, people train different ways, people know different ways, and we can't just have a one-on-one session in order to teach you everything you need on how to sell on Amazon. It's way too much. What's the cost? The regular price is $9.97. Right now, it's currently on sale for $500. And again, I do offer Sezzle, Shop Pay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. And also, if you get the Amazon training, y'all, you can get the eBay training for free. If you get the Amazon training, you'll get the eBay training for free. And again, the training comes with daily items list. Daily items list of approved items that you can sell as a brand new seller. Let me see. I have everything I need. Literally, I just need to learn to pack and send it for my first order. That's the easy part. It's not hard to pack an order, y'all. It depends upon what you are sending in, especially if you're sending it in to Amazon. They will literally tell you what you need to pack the item. So just go in and create a shipment plan. Thank you, Nay. Nay says she shows everything in her training. Yeah, everything that you need to learn to be successful to sell on Amazon is in the training and more. I've said it and I'll keep saying it, on top of the daily items list. All right, any more questions, y'all? Thank y'all for the follows. Again, if you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aprell Skinner. I am a multiple six-figure earner. I make multiple six figures. I have multiple streams of income. However, the majority of the money comes from selling directly on Amazon.com. And that is the skill that you can learn, and it is duplicatable, because I'm all about teaching y'all things that you can duplicate, because there are some things that I do that you may not want to do. Like, some people don't want to create content. Some people don't want to go live. Some people don't want to market. Some people don't want to sell to their family and friends. Again, I have multiple streams of income, but I know anybody that takes time to learn the skill of selling on Amazon, if you take time to learn the skill, let me say that again, take time to learn the skill, you can learn how to sell on Amazon, getting items for lower and reselling them for higher on Amazon to make a profit, especially doing it the arbitrage business model, y'all, selling brands that are already selling in the store. These are brands that people are already buying. Somebody is asking now, do you do private label? No, we're not doing private label, y'all. It is complex and it takes a lot of money to start. Anybody that tells you that will tell you that it takes a lot of capital, a lot of money to start. We're not getting items from Alibaba, AliExpress, Temu, y'all a lot familiar with all of that. No, we are selling brands that are already selling in the store, like your Dove soap, like your Irish Spring soap, like Doritos, like Nabisco, Fisher Price. These are brands you're familiar with. We're selling brands that are already selling. We're just getting them for lower, either at a retail store or online, and we're selling these items for higher on Amazon to make a profit. That is what I do, y'all, and that is what I teach my students. And again, I do have a full training that teaches you how to do it. Everything from A to Z. How to set your account up. Important things you should know. How to find items. Different ways to find items. How to list your items. How to do Amazon FBA. How to do FBM. How to price your items. What items you should stay away from. Items you're automatically approved in. I give you wholesalers, and I give you a daily items list of approved items that you can sell as a brand new seller. How do I buy from a wholesale? It's easy. You just got to be approved to purchase from a wholesaler. And that's why I tell y'all all the time, some people think they could just sell on Amazon and just buy wholesale items. It does not work that way. Number one, you got to have a business license. Your business got to be registered with the state, meaning you have a legit business license. You have to have a reseller's permit. That's number one. Number two is the wholesaler. You got to find a wholesaler who's willing to do business with you, because not all wholesalers are accepting new clients, or they may not be willing to do business with you. Number three, if they are willing to do business with you and do approve you to do business with them, you may got to purchase 500 of an item or 1,000 of an item. And that's where it becomes very expensive. So that's why I teach the arbitrage business model. It is the easiest way and the least expensive way to get started selling on Amazon. How much is the training? My moderator has it pinned. The regular price, y'all, is $9.97. Right now, it's currently on sale for $500. And again, I do offer Sezzle, Shop Pay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. And also, you'll get the eBay training for free. Getting the Amazon training, buy the Amazon training, get the eBay training for free. And also, you'll get the daily items list. It is a daily items list that my students get, called the exclusive daily items list. And these are approved items for brand new sellers. Do you show us how to get ungated? Very good question. Yes, I do. I show you how to get ungated, but I don't have you being dependent on getting ungated, because sometimes you'll see people have trainings, or people will teach you how to get ungated, and you may not automatically get approved, Also, you got to spend money, right, to get ungated, because you got to purchase 10 of an item in a particular brand that's selling on Amazon. So with my training, you don't have to do all that, even though I show you how, because I'm giving you items that you can sell that you are automatically approved in. It's called auto approved, meaning you click 2 buttons and you're automatically approved. What is ungated? Very good question. That means if you are restricted or you're not approved to sell a brand like Adidas, like Under Armour, like Disney, like Neutrogena, like Starbucks, like Crayola. I show you how to get ungated and how to get approved in my training. However, I give you items that I know you automatically can sell without doing all that. Y'all let me know if that makes sense, because I want to make sure y'all understand. Okay, what does the training entail? Videos, live training, Facebook group? Very good question. So the training is a full training of everything you need on how to sell on Amazon. It's pre-recorded. So when you pay, you get immediate access. It is not a live training, not me live like I am live now. However, once you become my student, you can always message me or email me if you have any question. Is there a Facebook group? No, there is not a Facebook group right now. I may be having one come in the future, but there is not a Facebook group right now. However, just because there's not a Facebook group, or again, just because it's not live training, does not mean you cannot reach out to me, because you can message me or email me if you have any questions. Let me know if that makes sense. Is it New Pal Gal? Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. All right, I'm just scrolling through y'all to see if I missed any questions. Okay, I answered how much is the training. Hopefully y'all heard that. Do you do wholesale? I do some wholesale, but not a lot. And I definitely don't teach you strictly wholesale, because again, everybody can't come into the game doing it. So again, I teach y'all the easy way and the least expensive way. I'm not going to teach you how to wholesale on Amazon, because again, that's more complex and it's going to take a lot of work. You got to come in, you got to have a nice size budget, right, to purchase from the wholesalers, because like I told you, a lot of wholesalers have a MOQ. Again, that's minimum order quantity. Again, if they're even willing to do business with you, you may have to purchase 500 of an item, 1,000 of an item, y'all. You're buying in bulk. That's what that is. So I don't teach that way. I teach you how to do the arbitrage business model. How much is it actually to get started? Are you saying the training or the budget? Starting the arbitrage business model, that's going to be the easiest way and the least expensive way. And you can get started with a budget between $100 to $500. $100 to $500. So that's how much it would take to get started. I only do, I think you're saying FBM so far. Awesome. Kudos for getting started. I definitely would try to incorporate FBA as well. I definitely would try to incorporate FBA as well. How much is the training? The regular price is $9.97. Right now, it is currently on sale for $500. And again, I do offer Sezzle, Shop Pay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. And again, right now, if you get the Amazon training, you'll get the eBay training for free. And the Amazon training does come with a daily items list of approved items that you can sell as a brand new seller. But do I have any more questions, y'all? Because I think I've been up here over 30 minutes. And I said I was going to come live for like 30, 45 minutes. And let me get the disclaimer, y'all. I haven't gave it yet. This is my only page. I do not have a backup page, an extra page, any of that. There's multiple, unfortunately, fake pages of me. Once you follow me, because I see a lot of y'all are following me. Thank y'all for the follows. These fake pages, they're taking my content, creating pages. They're going to follow you. They're probably going to message you. And it is not me. I do not message you to get you to do anything, start anything, or do anything. If you message me, I will respond, but it is not me, y'all. So be aware of the multiple fake pages. I just always try to get that disclaimer when I'm coming live. All right. Any more questions, y'all? Any more? Any more questions, y'all? Again, if you're coming on, we're talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. Do you do FBA or FBM? I do both. And I utilize a prep center. And let me explain, because I know some people know, but some people don't know, y'all. FBM is fulfilled by merchant. Fulfilled by merchant is you'll get a notification that your item has sold. Now it's time to ship. And you are shipping the item out yourself via UPS, the post office, FedEx, however you want to ship it out. I tell y'all all the time, the same way you go ship packages to your family and friends, the same way you're going to ship packages for the holidays and stuff like that, that is FBM. Now, if you're like, look, April, I don't want to do all that, I tell y'all, no excuse to get to the bag and get to the money. You could do what is called FBA. FBA is fulfilled by Amazon. And that is when you're sending your items into Amazon beforehand. Like I have items at the Amazon's warehouse now. Once your items sell, Amazon is doing all the shipping, all the customer service. They're doing everything for you while you're at work, while you sleep, while you at the beach, while you in your backyard. They're doing everything for you. That is fulfilled by Amazon. They are handling the business for you. Then you can take it a step further and you can utilize what is called a Amazon Prep Center. With the Amazon Prep Center, you literally can order items from, say, Walmart or Target, anywhere. Order your items. Thank you for the roses. And once you order the items, the Prep Center is going to get your items. They are going to take it out of the branded box. Very important. They are going to package, prep it, label it. They do all that for you. And then they are going to send it into Amazon for you. So in that scenario, you're not touching the item at all. I do all three. So it's 3 ways you can get to the bag, get to the money selling on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. Do you find a lot of people messaging you after they do your training, or is it straightforward? Some people message me. Y'all know I'm honest. Some people, let me say this. The training is straightforward. Do I have any students up here now? Please let them know if you feel like it's straightforward. Because I'll get students that come up here and say it's straightforward, it's step by step, it's easy to understand. And I'm not tech savvy and this and that. However, the students I see that message me the most, y'all know as a teacher, I'm the teacher on the platform. My training is on Teachable. The students that I honestly see message me the most and have a lot of questions, they have not went through all the training. I may look and they may went through, and I'm just being real with y'all, 10%, 20%. So of course you're going to be confused, and of course you don't understand. You haven't even went through all of the training. So the students that I see that goes through all of the training, and I know if you went through it because you'll have some type of concept, they're good. The students that are trying to rush and skip modules and not go through the training, let's be for real, y'all. We're going to be accountable, be accountable for what we're doing and what we're not doing. Those are the students that have a lot of questions. That's why I tell y'all all the time, you got to be very careful when you're getting advice from people, because some people will trick you out of your spot. It could be somebody who may have the training, and I'm just giving y'all an example and keeping it real, and may went through 20% of the training and may say I was confused and I had a lot of questions. Well, I'm the type of person to be like, well, why was you confused? Why did you have a lot of questions? But honestly, the people that I see that go through the training, they're pretty much good to go. Now, I get it. You're going to have questions, but you shouldn't be like totally lost. And those are the students that have a lot of questions. And of course, I'll help them and then direct them back to the training. Because if you don't go through all of the training, obviously you're not going to understand. Look, Nay is up here. Thank you, Nay. Here go one of my students right here. Nay said, let me read what she said. Yes, it is very straightforward. She's very detailed. Any questions I write down. She ends up, let me see what she's saying. She ends up answering when I go through the training. There we go, y'all. So everything you need is in that training is more. And I tell y'all all the time, if you're going to be somebody who, and this is not for the person who answered the question that they just answered, and I'm telling you, the training is very straightforward. Everything you need in the training and even more is in the training. And I'm here as your coach and mentor. But I said that to say this, and y'all know I say all the time, if you're going to be somebody who's not going to go through the training, feel like you're going to skip modules and stuff like that, do not buy the training. Because you'll be the person that say you're confused, you don't understand, and then be saying, I went through the training and I don't understand anything, and you only went through 10% of the training or 20% of the training. And that's not fair to me, and it's not fair to you. So don't waste my time and don't waste your time. And I'm just being serious, y'all. I'm all about in the season of helping people who's ready to level up, helping people that's ready to boss up. Because I know what Amazon, selling on Amazon has done for not just me and my family, but a lot of my students and their family. I tell y'all all the time, I have people coming in, it's just starting out making $10,000 a month, $11,000 a month. So I'm ready. I want the students who are hungry, who are going to go through the training, who are going to implement the training, who are going to be serious about changing their life and changing their bank account. And if that's not you, please don't get my training. I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want you to waste my time. Y'all let me know if y'all understand. And I'm just keeping it real and keeping it 100 because it's time out. It is time out. What do you sell? I sell multiple different items doing the arbitrage business model, y'all. Multiple different items and multiple different categories like baby items, pet items, office supplies. I sell a lot sporting goods, lawn and garden. I don't sell a lot of electronics. I don't sell a lot of clothing and stuff like that. You don't want to sell a lot of like electronics, a lot of clothing, because those items have a high return rate. Let me see. Is Walmart invoices good when you're buying 10 items? No, they do not. Now, some people say they have, but in my personal experience, they do not accept Walmart invoices. They will Target or Kohl's or we're not doing Nike now. Like if you're going directly to Adidas.com, but I wouldn't do Walmart. Did you get discouraged in the beginning when you first started? I didn't. Honestly, in the beginning, y'all, I told y'all I purchased 2 trainings. When I first started, I automatically off the bat purchased the training because I didn't have time to try to figure it out on my own. I actually went through the training. I implemented the trainings, both trainings, and I invested into a coach and a mentor because I wanted to be successful. So I didn't get discouraged. And I would also, y'all, give it time. You're not going to start the first day or the first week and make 10,000. Now, can you do it? Yes, but maybe not. Then you got to really ask yourself, how much time and how much effort are you really putting forth to get discouraged? Because me, I'm the type of person, I don't get discouraged if I know I'm not doing the work. Y'all let me know if that makes sense. Because again, I want to help somebody. I don't get discouraged if I'm not doing the work. Like say if I wanted to lose 50 pounds, if I know I'm not doing what it takes to lose 50 pounds, I'm not eating right, I'm not working out, I'm not drinking water, then I'm not going to get discouraged because I know I am not doing what I'm supposed to do. Y'all let me know if that makes sense because I really want to help y'all. And that's why I don't want y'all to beat yourself up if you know you are not doing everything that it takes to hit your goal. So honestly, I did not get discouraged. I did what I had to do to make it happen for me and my family. Jalen says, yes, makes sense. You got it, baby. Y'all, again, anybody can do this. You got to take action. You got to implement and you got to stay consistent. Yes, that makes sense. How do we purchase which link? All right. If you are interested in the training, y'all, you're going to click my head up here and then it'll pop up down here. And then you'll click the clickable link on my profile. It is a link tree. You'll see it. It is a clickable link. It has my link tree. Or you could go to Wealth with Aprell. Wealth with Aprell. My name is spelled APRELL.com. And any link that you click on the website is going to get you the Amazon training, the eBay training, and the daily items list. And my moderator has my website pinned. If you're new here and like, what are you talking about? Y'all never seen me. On the website, the very first video explains everything that's covered in the Amazon training. And then also the second video is a live Amazon training replay. The third set of videos is Amazon's testimonies from multiple different students, y'all, who got started, who took action, who stayed consistent. And again, any link after that, it will get you the Amazon training. I just have multiple links because I offer multiple payment options. Doe said, I need the training, shaking my head. Yes, y'all. Again, I highly, highly, highly recommend selling on Amazon for anybody who's looking for a way to make extra money, because there's multiple ways that you can make money. But again, with online or just, in a business, but selling on Amazon, you don't have to worry about recruiting, y'all. Some of y'all probably tried like multi-level marketing companies, different business. So I said that to say you don't have to worry about recruiting. You don't have to worry about trying to sell something to your family or friends. You don't have to worry about building your social media, growing a following, creating content, creating videos. Some of y'all I know don't want to go live, and that's something you have to do to push your business out. Like if you're trying to sell a product that's not on Amazon. That's why I recommend selling on Amazon, because it is the number one selling platform. It is a trusted platform, and customers are already shopping up there all day, every day. And I say it all the time, y'all know, because y'all are shopping up there or your family is shopping up there. Again, you are just learning the skill. You're learning the skill of what should I be selling on Amazon? How should I list my items? How should I price my items? What items should I be selling? You're learning the skill. And as you continue to learn, the more you'll earn and the more your business will grow. Yes, that makes sense. How do we purchase what link? Any link that you click is going to get you the Amazon training. Again, the regular price is $9.97. Right now, it's currently on sale for $500. So all of those links on my page is no discount code or coupon code is already at the $500 price. And again, you are able to pay with Sezzle, ShopPay, Afterpay, Klarna, or Affirm, because I offer multiple payment options. I just joined. Are you doing OA or RA? I do both. And for those who don't know, that is online arbitrage and retail arbitrage. I do a little more of retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, but I do both. And again, as far as the daily items list, my students can utilize that if they have those stores in their area. Like if I have a Walmart, something from Walmart up there, of course, everybody probably have a Walmart in their area. If not, then they're going to do the OA where they're purchasing it online. But again, y'all know my students get the daily items list, and that is updated daily Monday through Friday. All right, any more questions, y'all? Any more? Because I think I've been up here about an hour now. Any more questions? And again, if you just joined, we're talking about selling on Amazon, the easiest way and the least expensive way to get started. And I'm trying to get y'all in position now to go ahead and get in position selling on Amazon for the fourth quarter, because I'm telling y'all, the holiday season, it is game changer, and that is what we're getting ready for now. Again, on Amazon, obviously you can make money all throughout the year, right? Because people are always buying on Amazon, but y'all already know during the holiday season the sales are more. So if it's more sales, that means more money for third-party sellers like myself, my students, and many others. Jalen, it is. I'm not sure. It is going to be a group. It is going to be even more items. I'll probably be doing like, I'm not going to say weekly trainings, maybe bi-weekly, like live trainings. So there's a lot more coming. So y'all definitely want to get in for the discount price. So Jalen is asking, she's a student. She's asking what more am I going to be adding to the training? Y'all know I'm always coming out with more to help you make even more money. I got you, Jalen. I got you. I'm about to purchase the training on my day off and dive in. God did it. I know that's right. Definitely would love to have you as a student. How much is the starting cost? Are you talking about as far as your budget? If you're talking about your budget, you can start with a budget between $100 to $500. Nate says, thank you. I got y'all. I promise I do. It's coming. Y'all give me some time, and I'm definitely going to get it in. I have a little bit more time because it's August now. I'll definitely get it into place before the fourth quarter. So y'all give me some time. I got it coming, and it's going to be before the fourth quarter because we're going to run it up. We're going to run it up. We're going to run it up for the fourth quarter, y'all. We're going to run it up. Y'all know, again, I teach you how to find items, and I'm also going to be giving, dropping multiple items for the fourth quarter, y'all. All right, any more questions? I'm trying to see if I missed anything. How much is the starting cost? Okay, I think I answered that. Okay, I answered Jalen. People. Let me see. Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? How much is it? The regular price is $9.97. Right now, it's currently on sale for $500. And again, I do offer Sezzle, ShopPay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. And again, if you get the Amazon training, I know I keep repeating myself, y'all know, because people constantly are coming up here and they may not have heard me. If you get the Amazon training, you'll also get the eBay training for free. And the Amazon training comes with the daily items list. It comes with the daily items list. Is it a course? Yes, it is a course. It is a full-blown course, and it's going to teach you everything you need, how to set your account up, important things you should know, how to list your items, how to find items. Everything you need in that training is more on top of a bonus daily items list of me giving you items that you can sell. Because everybody asks, do you help find items? Yes, I do. I'm giving you items every day, Monday through Friday. Let me see. Hold on. I saw in one of the vids that you could ship to the Amazon Prep Center. Explain quickly. Sure. So just sending items to an Amazon Prep Center is easy, y'all. Do you got to get set up with the Amazon Prep Center? Yes, but that's real easy. It's literally a matter of reaching out to the Amazon Prep Center and say, hey, I want to do business with you. And trust me, they want to do business with you too. Once you set up with the Amazon Prep Center, you literally order your items online. For example, Walmart or Target. Once you order your items, you can send it directly to the Prep Center. The Prep Center will get your items. They will take it out of the branded box and they will package, prep it, and label it for you. So you don't have to do it. And then they will send it in to Amazon. So in that scenario, y'all, you don't have to do anything. Like if I order items on Walmart, I have it sent directly to the Amazon Prep Center. The Amazon Prep Center gets it. They take it out of the branded box. They package it up in a brown box, prep it, label it. They send it in to Amazon. And now your items are at Amazon's warehouse, which is FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. And now Amazon is doing all the shipping, all the customer service. They are doing everything for you. So let me know if that makes sense. Let me see. How do you handle price tags when we buy in bulk? Do we remove them or will Amazon remove them for us? You have to remove them. You can remove them with a heat gun or a Scotty pillar. You have to remove them. Thank you so much. You are more than welcome. Let me see. Do you wait until you complete the course in order to receive the list of what to purchase? AJ, you can get it anytime, but I do recommend going through all of the course because it's going to show you how to use the list in the course. Which leads me to, we were talking about, do my students have a lot of questions? My students that have a lot of questions, honestly, is students that I see that went through 15%, 20%. Just being honest with y'all. Students that I see went through all the training, they don't have as many questions, because they understand more because they went through the training. If you're not going through the training, if you're interested in my training, obviously you're going to have questions. So I said that to say this. Let me see. If you get the items list, AJ is asking, I recommend going through all of the training because it's going to show you how to use the list. Because I have had some students that just get the list and then they're like, I'm not approved in some of these items, but they're not following the steps on how to get the items approved. And that information was in the training. So hopefully that makes sense, y'all. So I said that to say this. If you get my training, you could get the list anytime you want to. Just make sure, please, make sure you are going through the training because you're going to understand how to use the list. And I tell y'all, go through the training so you're not frustrated because you're investing to yourself. And I'm proud of you. Kudos to start making money selling on Amazon. And you go through a fraction of the training, maybe 20%. And now you're frustrated, feeling like you didn't get what you paid for, but you're frustrated because you didn't go through all of the training. So to avoid all of that, go through all of the training, y'all. And I say it, and I'm going to keep saying it because I tell y'all all the time again, if you are not going to go through my training, please don't get it because that's what the training is for, to teach you everything you need. And if you're going through 20% out of 100%, it's not going to be good. All right, how much? The regular price is $9.97. Right now, it's currently on sale for $500. Again, I do offer Sezzle, Shop Pay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. Poverty to Prosperity said facts. Right. Yeah, and I'm just being honest with y'all. Seriously. Y'all know I love y'all, but I keep it real. Let me see. And also, if you get the Amazon training now, you'll get the eBay training for free. And again, the Amazon training comes with the daily items list. And these are exclusive items that you can sell as a brand new seller. And this updates every day, Monday through Friday. So tomorrow is Monday. Starting Monday, my students are going to start getting items again every day, like clockwork. Every day, y'all, I'm researching items, giving y'all items. But do I have any more questions, y'all? Any more? Yeah, I think, oh yeah, you wasn't on this. Okay, I'm doing it now, Shanice. Okay, let me know if you're a moderator now. I purchased with the payment plan. Yay, I'm so excited. I see some of you. I'm going to get y'all added soon as I get off the training. It is not going to take long at all. I mean, off the training, off the live. As soon as I get off the live, I'll add your first name, last name, and email, and I'll send access to your email. Okay, thank you so much, Shanice. All right, any more questions, y'all? I know I said I was getting off like 30 minutes ago. Any more questions? Seriously, I'm getting off in probably about 10 or 15 minutes. For real this time. because it's getting dark out here. Anymore. Okay, my issue is finding items RA. RA is tricky, y'all. Again, if you are going into the store, it is going to take some time. If you are going to the store and take some time, if you're one of my students, I recommend utilizing the items list and seeing what stores you have in your area and doing retail arbitrage. Because if you're doing retail arbitrage, you have to scan items until you find items that you can sell. And trust me, it's items there. You probably just don't want, not saying you, it's items there. I got to be careful how I say stuff. It's items there. It's just going to take a lot of time, y'all. You're not going to scan and the first item, it'll probably be a hit. You may have to go scan 50 or 70 items before you find a good item. Does that make sense? And I saw somebody up here was saying, you know, you can get all this information on YouTube. YouTube is going to have you wasting a lot of time. YouTube is going to have you wasting a lot of time. Let me say it again. YouTube is going to have you wasting a lot of time, because a lot of people have been on YouTube and they're still not hitting their financial goals. They still don't have the money that they want to make. So we got to stop wasting time on YouTube. I recommend, and I tell y'all all the time, you don't have to get my training. If you want to learn how to sell on Amazon, invest into somebody's training so you're not wasting a lot of time. And anybody that is on YouTube, they're giving you just enough. And honestly, y'all, like I told y'all the other day, we cannot give you everything on a 30-minute live or in a YouTube video. That is what the full training is for. So y'all don't listen to these people. Look, they said sure is saying go on YouTube. If everybody could go on YouTube and be a six-figure earner or a multiple six-figure earner, everybody, you would already be doing it. You would already be doing it. And I'm just keeping it real. Here to motivate you to invest into yourself. The same way I did. The same way a lot of successful people did. The more you learn, the more you're going to earn. But do I have... Kira says exactly. I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm telling y'all what I know. And then you're going to be confused on YouTube because somebody may be saying do arbitrage. Somebody may be saying do private label. Somebody may be saying find items this way. Somebody may be saying find items that way. And I tell y'all all the time, a confused mind does nothing. A confused mind does nothing. But do I have, so that's why we, let me see, that's why we are giving over 5,000 plus items in the course. Absolutely. I'd be a millionaire if I could go to YouTube. Right. We would all be millionaires if we could just go on YouTube for free. Yeah, it's not that simple. And I promise y'all, and I tell y'all all the time, everybody that has a YouTube video, go under their information and you're going to see a whole bunch of links to courses, ebooks, trainings, programs. But anyway, this is not for the people who want to, you know, just be on YouTube for free. This is for the people who want to invest into themselves, y'all, to get a training, to learn the information, to speed track your way to success. Because I tell y'all all the time, the information, I can only speak from my training. The information that's in my training is information that I've paid for. I paid for 2 Amazon trainings. 2, actually more than that, but I'm talking about one was 1,000, one was 2,000. And I still have 2 Amazon mentors to this day that I pay weekly. I pay them weekly. And that is information that I paid for, that I invested in. But do I have any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? So you definitely want to, invest into yourself. I'm so glad I found you. Thank you, Carol. Likewise. Yeah, I'm just here, like I said, to motivate people, to inspire people, and to encourage people, and to be the bridge from, especially, y'all, I know how it was when I used to work a job, and I used to be stressed, depressed, and have headaches. And I'm like, Lord, there's got to be a better way. And I said that to say this. I started making money online, I want to say back in, when was it, baby? 2017? 16 when I started making money online.
Like 6 years now.
About 6 years. Yeah, because I've been selling on Amazon 5 years. Yeah, it's been a while. But I say that to say this. I wanted something different. I wanted more. I wanted to change my financial situation. I was tired of being broke, living paycheck to paycheck. So I said that to say I started making money online, and I was, you know why I was successful? And I'm being honest with y'all. I didn't try to figure it out myself. I invested into trainings, even other programs. Before Amazon, I invested into trainings. So I started making money online, and a lot of you may be familiar with MCA. I purchased, even though it was free stuff on YouTube, I'm like, look, I followed successful people. I purchased courses on how to market, how to run a business. And I made a lot of money doing that and other things too. But the problem I had is I don't like selling somebody something if I feel like they're not going to be successful with it, because I feel like I'm just taking their money. So I wasn't comfortable doing that. And then I moved on to eBay. I started selling on eBay. And I love selling on eBay because I was making money without having to sell or recruit. So that means I didn't have to bring somebody in to try to teach them how to sell or recruit, because they may not be able to do it. So I was making money selling on eBay. So I'm like, this is something I can really teach somebody and they can really make money without selling or recruiting, because a lot of people don't like doing that. Then I tell y'all, I moved on to Amazon in the same, well, I'm like, if I'm making this money on eBay, I know I can make money selling on Amazon and eventually help people make money selling on Amazon, y'all. So that is a little of my background. So I said that to say this. I don't like to promote something that I feel like is not duplicatable and that somebody cannot do. And I know anybody can get started selling on Amazon. Yeah, I always lead with Amazon because it is the #1 selling platform, as well as you get the bonus eBay training for free. But you got to invest into yourself, y'all. You got to invest into yourself, because it's going to be hard and it's going to take a long time trying to piece things together and try to figure it out. But the point I'm trying to make is how I was so successful so fast is because I invested into trainings to learn what I know. Y'all let me know if that makes sense. So do I need a storefront? You do not need a storefront. When you're selling on Amazon, the platform is already there. And when you're selling on eBay, the platform is already there. Because I had the Amazon training, and now if you get the Amazon training, you'll get the eBay training for free. So you do not need a platform. You do not need a website. The platform is already there for you. Do you do one-on-one like mentor? If you're talking about learning how to sell on Amazon, I don't do it if you don't have my training. I prefer you to have my training, because honestly, my training is everything you need and more. It gives you everything you need on top of the daily items list. And also, if you have my training, you're able to reach out to me. If you have any questions, you can email me or message me. So if somebody don't have my training, I don't mentor you one-on-one on how to sell on Amazon. Hopefully that makes sense. And I do it that way because the training is a lot of information of how I'm successful, how I make money on Amazon. And it's a full training. And that's not something that I can do in a 30-minute one-on-one or an hour one-on-one, even 2 hours, a 2-hour one-on-one. So hopefully that makes sense. On top of that, my students that have the training get a daily items list, and they get this every day, Monday through Friday. And a one-on-one wouldn't come with that. Oh, I got you. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. And hopefully y'all understand. I tell y'all all the time, I recommend you having the training, because literally it is, hours of information. And it doesn't, because I get how long does it take to go through it. I would say a few days, no more than a week, but it's hours of valuable information, y'all. Gems is a lot of information, and you can't get that in a one-on-one. So if you just want a one-on-one, I just recommend you getting the training and just, seeing, and it should be enough. Then get a one-on-one. So hopefully that makes sense. But you said you got it. All right. Any more questions, y'all? I'm about to get off. Okay. This was who is this? Digital says yes, makes sense. Okay. I always be hoping that makes sense, y'all. Let me see. Any more questions, y'all? Any more? We got like 5 more minutes. I'm gonna get off the live. 5 more minutes. And if you are just coming on again, we're talking about selling on Amazon, making money on Amazon. That is what I do. That is what I teach my students as a third-party seller. If y'all already on my page, y'all already know. If you know, you know. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If I came across your FYP, again, on this side of TikTok, we sell on Amazon the easy way and the least expensive way, and that is the arbitrage business model. And we do it by using an ASIN, y'all. That is the key, because you don't want to have to do the private label where you're uploading pictures, titles, descriptions. You want to sell an item that's already selling on Amazon, already tried, already selling. We know the analytics, we check the data, we know all of this. We just got to get the item for lower and resell it for higher, doing the arbitrage business model. That's retail arbitrage in the store or online arbitrage. That is what I do, y'all, and that is what I teach my students. What is the ASIN? It is a numeric, is a mixture between letters and numbers of an item that's already selling on Amazon. It is ASIN. You can Google it. This item is already selling on Amazon. What do? We plug the item in. It's going to pull up the title, the picture, the description, everything for us. All we're doing is plugging in how much we want to sell the item for. That is the easy way to sell on Amazon. I'm going to message you when I get off here. Okay, Jalen, I got you. I'll make sure I respond tonight. How do I get ungated for toys? Let me know what... See, toys is a kind of a hard category to get ungated in. Let me know, is there any type of toys in particular you're trying to sell? And that is another thing, y'all, with the ungating. Sometimes just because you get ungated in, say, toys is not going to ungate you in all toys. Like Hasbro, is that how you pronounce that? You may have to get ungated in that by itself. Say Fisher Price, you may have to get ungated in that by itself. Again, that's why I tell y'all all the time, it is good to get ungated, but you want to learn how to sell items that you do not have to get ungated in. And that is how I teach you how to sell on Amazon. But to answer your question, C Blue, I would take whatever particular toys you're trying to take. Like, say if you're trying to sell something, let's just say, for example, Fisher Price. Find an item in Fisher Price toys that's currently selling on Amazon and purchase 10 items of that item that you're trying to sell, and submit that information, that invoice to Amazon. Let me know if that makes sense. But Marvel, that could be different. Disney is different, y'all, because some categories, even though it's toys, that particular brand, you got to get ungated in that brand. Let me know if that makes sense. I tried to explain it the simplest way. Let me know if that made sense, C Blue. Hopefully you're up here because I had to scroll up. Do you recommend selling in bulk? I do not. Thank you. I do understand. Okay, awesome. I don't recommend selling in bulk because you're putting all your eggs in one basket. And I don't like y'all to do that. I teach you how to do a wide variety of different items. That's why I don't recommend private label. That's why I don't recommend wholesale, because you're essentially buying in bulk, meaning you're buying a lot of one item and hoping that item will go ahead and sell. Whereas if you're selling multiple different items across the board, like I'm selling 2 of this item, 3 of this item, 2 of this item, 3 of this item, 4 of this item, you got a more variety of different items. Y'all let me know if that makes sense. I wouldn't recommend selling in bulk. I would not recommend selling in bulk. I tell y'all about the student all the time who took a private label course. I think she said she paid like $4,000 for the private label course. Might have been $5,000. That was just the training. And then she had to purchase items from a wholesaler. She had to purchase items from a wholesaler. That was like $14,000. 1,430 zeros, not 1,400, 14,000. And then this was doing private label. And then that was purchased because she had to purchase in bulk. And then after she did all that, I think she said she made like $30-something. So I don't recommend doing that at all as far as purchasing in bulk. All right, y'all, I'm about to get off the live. I think I've answered. I'm going to scroll up. I think I've answered everybody's questions because I got some students I got to respond to, and I got some people I got to get added to the training. All right, I think I got all of that. All right, so if you are new here, definitely make sure you are following me. I'm going to show y'all one more time how to get a replay or how to get started. You can click my head up here, and then my head is going to pop up down here. And you'll click the clickable link on my TikTok profile. It is a link tree. Or you could go to Wealth with Aprell. My name is spelled A-P-R-E-L-L, Wealth with Aprell. And I see your question. I'm going to answer that question and then I'm going to get off. Wealthwithaprell.com. The very first video, again, is going to explain everything that the Amazon training covers. The second video is a live Amazon training replay. There's student testimonies on the website. And again, any link that you click, if you're ready to get the Amazon training, any link, it does not matter what link, is going to get you the Amazon training, the bonus eBay training for free, and the daily items list. You'll get all of that with the Amazon training. What is ungated? Ungated means you're trying to get unrestricted or approved in a particular brand. So say, for example, you are gated or you're restricted in Adidas, So to get ungated means you're now approved to sell Adidas. Yoli, let me know if you're up here and that makes sense. So that's what gated means, y'all. It just means you're restricted or you're not approved. And again, I teach my students how to sell items that are automatically approved. These items are auto approved. You click 2 buttons and you're approved. So you don't have to worry about purchasing 10 of an item, getting the invoice, doing all of that. How do you get an Amazon seller account? You would go to sale.amazon.com. Sale.amazon.com. Yes, awesome. No problem. You're more than welcome. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off this live. Again, I showed you how to get a replay. I showed you how to get the training if you're ready to get started. Again, y'all, and I'm going to keep saying it. If you are interested, you like what I'm saying and it sounds good, you definitely want to go ahead and get started with the Amazon training. You definitely want to go ahead and get started now to get in position for the 4th quarter, y'all. 4th quarter, again, that is money making season. I don't know what other way to say it, but there's definitely a lot of money to be made selling on Amazon for the 4th quarter. We got October, November, December. I tell y'all all the time, October, we got Halloween. And even just starting now, even September, people are already ready to start shopping for Christmas and Thanksgiving and all of that stuff. So y'all want to go ahead and get in position now to get to the bag, get to the money. But Halloween, we got October, we got Halloween. And I told y'all, some people treat Halloween like Christmas and Thanksgiving. Some people's favorite holiday is Halloween. Then we have, we have in November? Thanksgiving, Black Friday. Then we got Cyber Monday. Then we got Christmas, y'all. So y'all definitely want to go ahead and get in position now. How long is the training? I would say it takes about a few days, no more than a week. It does not take that long at all. Of course, everybody is different. Like I tell y'all all the time, whether you work a job, you go to school. Some people may work 2 jobs. Hopefully that's not the case. If that is, you definitely need to start selling on Amazon to replace, your income. And then some people may have 1 child, multiple kids. But realistically, my students get through it a few days, no more than a week. Yeah, Shanice says no more than a week. So it does not take that long at all. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off the live. I will talk to you all later. Bye, y'all. Again, if you're new here, make sure you're following me. If you're interested in the training, want to learn how I sell on Amazon the easy way, the expensive way, you can click the clickable link in my TikTok profile, or you can go directly to Wealth with Aprell, Aprell.com. I'll talk to you all later. Bye, y'all.